super nice.
That was
yeah,
nice.
That's very good.
Apparently it was. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. I mean, since the first song was awesome, we can end the show right now and go to bed. Or we could actually just say, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this performance, our command performance here on Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon.
That's right.
Somewhere in the world. For those who do not know us, allow me to introduce ourselves. We, of course, are the one, the only international minstrels troupe known as Wolgemut.
Yay!
This is where we pause for 3 minutes of cheering. So we'll just have to imagine it. I just realized something. So we announce ourselves as the international minstrels troupe, but now we're playing internationally. There's no badoom. That's a fact. Performing internationally. And it is our pleasure to be here for our very first ever command performance upon the platform known as UB-Tubes.
UB-Tube.
UB-Tubes.
UB-Tubey.
UB-Tubies.
IB2B?
UB-Tubey.
And so we appreciate you being here. And of course, we are, for those who do not know, this is our command performance for the Kingdom of
LOCHAC.
LOCHAC. You have been chosen as the first, the
inaugural.
the inaugural, the Adventus, the very beginning of this process of performing internationally for people who have no idea who we are, with the idea of somehow making it so that they know who we are.
Right, yeah.
But before we continue with more music, we do want to say thank you for joining us. If you're new to our shows, then please take a moment to jump into the chat and introduce yourselves. Tell us where you're watching from, because apparently LOCHAC is a very big kingdom.
We already got a Wellington.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, go Wellington. That's not in Australia.
Well, it is in this.
But it's in LOCHAC.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
In this instance, it is.
In this instance, it is. It is its own entity. And maybe you're actually just one of those crazy people staying up late like we are. Let us know where you're watching from. And we do appreciate you being here. We do have our awesome moderator in the chat, Vanessa, and others who have seen us perform on our regular program. So if you have any questions, I'm sure they will help them out very nicely. And remember, we're watching the chat, so we know if you...
We know what you're saying.
Exactly. We are a family-friendly show, so please keep it at least PG-13. Whatever that means.
Whatever that
Close
means.
enough. Yeah.
We could probably use maybe a little scroll on the chat.
Oh, we not scratching?
Is it not
We
scrolling?
had that problem last night.
Or,
Maybe they're just not chatting.
there we go. There's
They're
one.
not chatting.
Okay.
There's
They're
one.
not
There's
chatting.
one.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's okay. And, okay. Also, do us a favor. We don't have a production assistant tonight. We normally do, but they all wanted the night off because it's Friday night here. Believe me, they're off doing Friday night stuff. You guys, however, are enjoying a Saturday afternoon concert with us. If there's a problem with the video or the audio, please just start screaming in the chat and we'll take care of it.
So far, we have some comments that say, looks and sounds great.
Great, awesome, excellent. You know, we never know. We do our best to make sure it all works out, but sometimes things just go kind of wacky, like the windstorm we had yesterday that apparently knocked the radar dish out of alignment, and so the planets are now
Out of alignment.
I'm trying to remember what I was going to say next. Hey, jump in the chat, introduce yourself. Also, welcome to our resurrected YouTube channel.
Right.
Like most people, I started the channel, I think, back in 2010 or 12 or something, and then quickly forgot about it until our friend Uta said, you know, in LOCHAC, we prefer YouTube for our live streams. And I'm like, you can do that? And she's like, yes. So this is our very first live stream into our YouTube channel, which means if we're going to do this more, we need to get more than 3 people on the channel. So if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and like our channel. You can also take a moment, like our Facebook page. That's where we do most of our announcements, on Facebook. You can even check out our website, which I think we still have one somewhere. I mean, hey, come on, people. We're playing medieval and Renaissance music. There's a reason why we're Luddites, you know. But apparently we've got our act together enough to bring a show to you tonight. So let's go on with the music, shall we?
Yes,
Of
we
course.
shall.
Excellent.
Vanessa makes a comment about the autofocus going in and out. I was wondering if there's something in the foreground that might be thrown.
That
off
would be
the
you.
camera. I would say it's probably the fiddle case.
You think so?
It might be.
It might be. We'll close that. See if that's
Give
good.
that a shot. But yeah, use it.
The autofocus going in and out makes it more medieval.
Of
That's
it
my
does.
excuse, and I'm
Of
sticking
course
to
it
it.
does.
Because all those medieval autofocuses, they were unreliable all the time. I feel like we should say more about what we're doing here, but we got plenty of time. We've got
Let's
a
do
lot
what
of
we're
music,
doing
so
here.
let's play some music. And in fact, we're going to play for you one of our favorites. This is a Cantiga de Santa Maria by our good friend Alfonso.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
I don't know. Alfonso El Sabio. This happens to be number 119, also known as
Como somos.
Como Somos. And it goes something like this. I know, you were all at home, right?
We have lots of Santa Maria.
That's right, Santa Maria. Cantiga number 129, 119,
119.
also known as,
Como somos.
and I forget the story of this one. It's the one where the evil man and does something bad, and Santa Maria shows up, saves the day,
They
right?
kind of all go that way, though.
Wait, no, that's number 42. Wait, no, that's
No,
number
that's
353. Wait, no, that's number 1. Wait, no, that's number
It's a
424.
goodie. It's a goodie. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hey, I forgot to mention, if you like what you're hearing right now and you want to share it, you can. I do believe there's a share function on YouTube. Maybe I should have investigated that before going live. Because
There
once you
is.
go live, we can't do anything else. There is a share function. You can click on that share. You can share the stream right now. All this delicious music with your friends and let them know what you're doing with your Saturday afternoon or early evening, depending on where you're at. Which is why we hope you'll put in the chat where you're watching from, so we can go back and look at all the cool people who, yes. Do you want to hear even more music?
I think they do.
Yeah, I think they do. Well, then allow me to take this moment to introduce to you the man on the small pipes, the recorder, and soon to be singing at you. Let's hear it for Kleshka.
Bad fanfare.
Whoa.
That's why, here, you
I
do
think,
it.
no, I think we should give you another chance with that.
Take two.
Two. Kreshka.
Of course he has to ham it up.
And we're going to play for you now and sing for you a lovely ancient French dance known as l'accordéon. Just so happens some guy wrote some lyrics to it in the 16th century.
For whatever reason.
Known as Quand je bois, which tells the story of, what does it tell the story of?
Well, this song is about drinking wine.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Boo-boo-boo. And what happens when you drink the red wine?
The world spins and spins and spins.
That's right. And then when you drink the white wine,
It spins the other way.
so it's that Borealis effect.
Coriolis
Hey, the Borealis.
Oh, no, I suppose when you drink red wine in Australia, your head spins the other way.
Yeah, and
Uh,
the white
no.
wine.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what happens in Australia when you drink tequila?
The same thing.
This is like, oh. Well, there we have it.
Some things are universal.
It really, really is. So here we go, l'accordéon. Let's check our tuning. Okay, that was super cool too. Well done. I mean, excellent. Well done, indeed. Sung, well sung there.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, lovely. Hopefully you all enjoyed that. You know, that was so awesome. We could end the show right there.
But they just start tuned in.
They're just getting into
Yeah.
it. So, well, hopefully you are enjoying it. And if you happen to have any questions or comments, make sure you throw them in the chat. And I'm sure Vanessa will take care of most of that. And the worst case scenario, we'll read it afterwards, or we'll do our best to answer your questions and comments right now. But you're here for some music. Hey, before we do anything further, though, do you want to take a second to say thank you to our good friend. Well, I don't know. Have I mentioned why we're doing this?
You have mentioned.
Sort of?
Yeah, sort of.
In a way.
We have one of our regulars who shows up to our Thursday night performances is Baroness Uta Vantangamunda. Ooh, a German name.
Mm-hmm.
And she has been visiting us for months and months and months. But of course, it's Friday morning for her. And we had a short discussion and thought, you know, there's got to be a way where we can perform for you, the kingdom of
LOCHAC.
Thank you.
Yep.
I don't trust myself to say it, so
LOCHAC, I'm nor me, but
that's okay.
we're trying.
So this is what we came up with. So thank you so very much, Uta, for helping me out with the logistics and helping us figure out time zones and best time and all that stuff. And also thanks to your assistant, Lady Shinjo Takame.
Takame.
Takame. Thank you.
I would guess.
You're the expert. But not really. That's okay. Thank you so much for helping us out. And of course, we'd like to say thank you to Their Majesties King Leofric. Oh, that's a good Anglo-Saxon.
That
name,
really
right?
is.
Leo as in lion and Frick as in lion Frick. I have no idea where that comes from.
Do not mock the king.
I know. I'm merely expressing my gratitude. My awe for that name, Leo Frick, and Her Majesty Queen Sabine. This might be an opportune moment to say there seems to be some confusion among people. We are not an SCA band. No. We're not members of the SCA. In fact, I had to look it up online what it actually meant.
Such a liar.
But the fact is, we love hanging out at SCA events.
Yes, we do.
And for those of you who don't know what the SCA is, there's a website and you can Google it. But the fact is that the SCA does host some amazing events, including three of our favorites, Estrella War, Gulf Wars, and Pennsic War.
Pennsic, naturally.
And so over the years, we've gained this reputation as an SCA band because we show up at these events.
And have a time, don't we? Every time.
Have a good time. Oh, we could tell some stories.
I'm sure we could.
There's some that we can't
tonight.
tell,
No,
though.
There are more that we can't than we can.
Maybe we will tell them. But for now, we're going to play another song, and then maybe we'll tell a story about one of our favorite SCA events.
I'll use the song.
Just so
to
you know, we're
pick a
technically
clean
not
one.
an SCA group. We just happen to love hanging out with the SCA. Yeah. And like tonight, so this is a great example. Hopefully you're having a good time, and we get to play some awesome music just for you.
Petit Plans?
What are we doing? Oh, we're going to play for you now a lovely dance known as Petit Plans. It's a Flemish dance. Which,
I thought we were doing the thing.
yeah, go ahead. It's the Flemish dance. There we go. Which oddly enough, though, they speak French in Flanders, and so, among other things. So by tradition, we start this dance with Jakob here, counting it off in his absolute worst French accent. Or best, I'm not sure.
I was going to go. Yes.
And we're an A.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we ready?
Here
Yes.
we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And I believe that was a request by Uta that we play, excuse me, Her Excellency Baroness Uta. You got to remember the nice.
Yeah.
Because you never know. And, I believe you did request the Petit Plans, Baroness Uta, so there you have it. Something most of you may not know, since I'm assuming, I am curious. If you've seen us perform before, I want you to put a thumbs up in the chat right now. If you've seen us perform before. Okay? If you haven't seen us perform before, don't do anything. But if you have seen us perform, oh wait, I want to find out how many people have not seen us perform before. I don't want to do a down thumb. That just seems counterproductive.
Yeah, I think YouTube took away the down thumb.
Yeah, that's right. I see. Oh, clapping. That's good.
Clapping.
Or maybe that's just clapping because they're having it. I realize it's probably taking a long time to get across. There's a latency thing.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a long ways away.
So, but yeah. There's a thumb. Thank you.
Yep.
So if you've seen us perform before, especially live, you probably know that we normally play very loud bagpipes. We play historical bagpipes. Are there lots of thumbs?
Yes.
Good.
They're cropping up.
So we play loud bagpipes, but tonight we because we're in a house sort of,
And
it's late.
Yes.
We're playing all of our quiet instruments, and it also gives us the opportunity to sing some songs for you, which most people don't know we like to sing. We just don't get to do it very often. So very happy to do some singing for you tonight, and not have to worry about you're laughing at something.
Someone says they attempted to see us at Penzic, but they got distracted by a party.
See,
That's a
us too.
Yes.
We probably both ended up at the same party, not doing
Not doing
what we were going to do. Oh my God. Oh, I can tell a story about that.
I have one. Oh,
Wait, what? You have a story?
Oh, I have a great story.
You guys want to hear a story about Penzic? Here it goes.
The ping is about 30 seconds, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
We're assuming.
So for those of you who have been to Penzic, those of you in the SCA who have been to Penzic and are familiar with the nightlife, you may know well about Casa Bardici and the hoity-toity party.
No,
which one year we were invited to, don't worry, it was clean. I know, it was clean. One year we were invited to play to this place for their highbrow party, the hoity-toity. Exactly.
That was the inauguration of the platform.
That's right, yes. And the platform is the story in and of itself. So this was the same year that there was another pipe band out there also playing historical bagpipes, and so we had the great opportunity to collaborate.
Everybody.
And so eight
on the
of us,
platform.
8 of us plus one more, our good friend Mark Varellas playing the accordion. We're all up on top of this platform that felt like it was supported by 2x4s. and so we were
What
all
a great idea. Let's go to a
Put
party.
a bunch of musicians 20 feet in the air on 2x4s.
And then sure enough, we see another friend of ours coming up with a bass trombone, which alone might have collapsed the platform.
Yep.
And we were
like,
beginning to make our
"No!"
peace, but it happened that was our perfect opportunity. Our time was done with playing. Otherwise, our time with living might have been done. So
It was a terrifying
but
experience.
then, but exhilarating, to be sure. The alcohol that we were plied with helped a lot.
Yes.
Before and after.
After.
Both.
I needed it to get my nerves just to go up the stair thingy. Well, there you have it. That's one of our
Clean one. That's a
clean
clean
stories
one.
from Penzic. I'm sure you have some
No
too.
jumping around, exactly. We had to be so still.
And we wanted to boogie, but
Well, as I mentioned, tonight we have the joy of singing some songs for you. This is one of our absolute favorite songs. And if you happen to know the chorus, by all means, sing along.
We be soldiers three, pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lady, come forth of the low country, with never a penny of money. Here, good fellow, I drink to thee. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. To all good fellows a shot, whatever it is, with never a penny of money. We be soldiers three, pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie, lately come forth of the low country, with never a penny of money. Charge it again, boys, charge it again. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. As long as there is any ink in my pen, with never a penny of money. And we be soldiers three. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth of the low country, with never a penny of money. One last time. We be soldiers three. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth of the low country, with never a penny of money.
Perfect. Whoa, that was fun. So hopefully some of you knew that. If not, now you do. And next time you see us, you can sing along with we three poor soldiers. Oh, that sounds like a story of our life. Quite all right. Hey, before we play anything further, I just want to check in. Everything's still sounding good? Everything looking good? I keep looking at the chat, not the camera. Hi, camera. Where are my googly eyes when I need them? But hopefully everything sounds good. We still have people watching, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
We're going to do even more music. But I wanted to take a moment just to say thank you again for joining us. And if you like what you're hearing, please like our channel. Or better yet, share this with your friends, and they'll come over and watch it too. And they'll like the channel. And then so on, and so on, and so on.
Is that how it works?
That's called virility.
Wow. Okay.
By
all right,
reality. It's viral.
Virality.
But more importantly, this is our opportunity to introduce ourselves to the lovely kingdom of
yeah. LOCHAC.
the Kark.
LOCHAC. LOCHAC.
And because we have ulterior motives, obviously. Our ulterior motive is at some point in the near future, we would love to come visit you physically and enjoy the wonderful weather that you have this time of year, because basically it's really cold here. And we don't like the cold, and the instruments don't like the cold. I mean, you don't want our instruments to go bad, do you? So obviously the thing we should do, the solution to our dilemma is to pack it all up and go visit you.
Go down under, yeah.
For a few months or more, and until it warms up again, then we come back here, something like that. But in all honesty, it's Jakob has been to Australia, and he's back in when?
1995, I went into Fremantle and Perth area.
And you said it was you had a great time.
I had a great time. I had done my homework, so I knew some places that I wanted to go and where I was already going to be, and I had a great time. In fact, it was hard to get back on the boat to leave.
They have a word for that. It's called
Desertion.
Desertion. But no, but I suspect strongly that people in the kingdom of
LOCHAC.
also known as
LOCHAC. LOCHAC. Okay,
LOCHAC.
there it is, right there,
LOCHAC.
written in,
But it's one
in
word,
plain
right?
phonetics.
LOCHAC.
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 LOCHAC. Yep.
Not quite sure where the R comes in, but that's okay.
Hey, well, it's Gaelic, so
Gaelic,
there's
yeah.
no
LOCHAC.
accounting. No accounting for letters.
Oh, okay.
It's like French in its own way.
Personally, I think that you guys would have a great time if we came down and played live for you. And there's other places in that part of the world that we have not visited. And so I'm just putting that bug out there right now. that we do have an interest to come visit and play some awesome, loud and quiet music and just have a jolly good time, particularly this time of the year when it sucks to be here. Hey, but moving right along, as I mentioned before, there's the cough. As I mentioned before, this year is the 800th anniversary, or did I mention that yet?
Not yet.
Oh, the Cantigas de Santa Maria were compiled by King Alfonso X, also known as
King Alfonso.
El Sabio. And we are celebrating this year the 800th anniversary of his birth. He was born in 1221. That's right?
I think so.
Yeah, 1221.
800 just carry the one.
Right.
Yeah.
So we thought about it. We thought, okay, if he was born in 1221, that means his first birthday isn't actually until 1222. So we have dedicated this as the year of Alfonso's 800, or the 800 Club, and we are doing our very best to learn as many cantigas as possible, play as many cantigas as possible, and let's face it, some of them are really awesome, some of them not so good.
Right.
But we're I know what you're all thinking right now. That's some rock and bagpipe music there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a little intonation. That made it even crunchier. I like that. Woo, you know, that was so awesome. We could just really end the show right there. I think we could end it right there, and you all would be fine with that. Because we've been going for a while now. Oh my goodness, 45 minutes already. Where's the time is going? Don't. Well, we have to do the next one, because we had a special request for the next song. I'm just debating, we're going to do it I should probably play the So I'm sure you all have questions about the instruments and whatnot.
Especially that one. There's quite a few questions about that. I think someone wanted to call it a guitar.
Guitar is slightly different. Same basic family, chordophone. That one we call the strummy stick.
The strummy stick.
It's related to the saws and the saws family, but it was built specifically for us so that we could do that. And I'm still getting used to it. I'm loving it, having a lot of fun. In fact, Chris has been playing on it too. And so we're going to do more. And then, of course, I'm playing the VL as well and feeling the difference on my callus. It's good. But we're going to sing a song for you that was requested by Uta from Tangamunda. I wonder if she's, Uta, have you actually been to Tangamunda? Because most people aren't really happy about or proud of announcing Tangamunda.
That's a real place?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, I've never heard of it.
Tangamunda, it's the little island on the top. So if you go up to it has, it's a nice place. It's just kind of in the boonies. Kind of like, what's the boonie equivalent place in Australia?
Somewhere in the Northern Territory, probably.
Okay. So think of that Northern Territory that's a boonie place. That's Tangamunda in Germany. Except it's got a nice beach. Maybe they have.
Australia has lots of nice beaches.
Anyways, the woman with the German name requested we sing a German song. We've done a French song. We've done a Frenchy English song. We could at least do a German song as our namesake, you know. Wolgemut.
It seems only appropriate.
Do we even tell them what Wolgemut means?
I think we did miss that.
We got excited about all this. And so, for those who do not know, the name of our group is
Wolgemut,
an ancient German word which simply means
to be in a good mood.
Ding. And so, hopefully, you're all very Wolgemut right now, and we're going to sing a song for you. This is a great one. This is about 4 men with beards and the things that they get to do. And in fact, I think we will teach them the chorus so you can sing along, okay? So all you have to do is repeat after me. Here we go. Jan und Heinz und Klaus und Schmidt.
Jan und Heinz und Klaus und Schmidt.
Die haben Bärte.
Die haben Bärte.
Die haben Bärte.
Die haben Bärte.
It really helps if you do this part. Jan und Heinz und Klaus und Schmidt.
Jan und Heinz und Klaus und Schmidt.
Die haben Bärte, die machen mit.
Die haben Bärte, die machen mit.
This is a song about all the things that they get to do because they have beards. And it goes something like this.
Das müssen Männer mit Bärten sein. Jan und Heinz
müssen Männer mit Bärten sein.
Alle, die mit uns gehören waren.
Das müssen Männer mit Bärten sein. Jan und Heinz und Klaus und Schmidt, die haben Bärte, die haben Bärte. Jan und Heinz und Klaus und Schmidt, die haben Bärte, die fahren mit. Jan und Heinz und Klaus und Schmidt, die haben Bärte, die haben Bärte. Jan und Heinz und Klaus und Schmidt, die haben Bärte, die fahren, lieben,
I wanted like an evil sound at the end there.
That's awful. Oh, don't do that.
Okay, that was awesome. Thank you, gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And there you go, Uta, just by your special request, Minimum Baptist.
We have been reminded to give some respect to Lady Uta, Baroness Uta.
Baroness Uta.
Yes.
Give respect.
Observe the niceties. Give titles where they are.
Well,
Baroness
then you can
Uta.
call me Herr Professor Michel.
Oh, here we
Blah, blah,
go.
blah, blah, blah. Baroness Uta. Did you miss the speech about we're not in the SCA, so we have to Google this stuff to figure out. She even said, I thought it was funny.
That was a reminder from Vanessa, not from Lady Uta.
Oh, from
herself.
Vanessa.
Yeah, just
Yes, Vanessa. I have to tell you, this is funny though, because I asked Uta, I said, hey, I want to make sure that we address the king and the queen, King Leofric and Queen
Sabina.
and so their majesties. And I said, so can you send me their names? And she goes, yeah, Google it. You know, she's like, literally said, you can look it up on the website. Okay. Which, I thought that was hilarious because that's my line. If you don't know something, Google it. That's how I taught myself everything about medieval music. Oh, wait. Yeah. Hey, we're at that point where do we keep going or do we just call it and go get some? I'm getting hungry. But I think they want to hear more music. Do you guys want to hear some more music? Do we have to wait really like 60 seconds for the response?
Do, 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 do.
there's some more music. All right, let's knock it off, boys.
All right. Well, we definitely have to play the next one because at some point in this evening, I'm sure Vanessa wrote in the chat.
She hasn't yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but now you gave it away.
Well, we can just skip it then. There's a song we play that is one of Vanessa's favorites, and as a thank you to her for hanging out this evening and helping us out. We're going to play for you one of our classic songs known as The Schottish. Can we tune a little bit?
Yes.
know what you're all thinking right now. You're thinking, Wolgemut, that is some sexy bagpipe music. Jawohl. Okay. I don't know, maybe you're thinking about throwing something else on the Barbie, but really you're thinking, that is some sexy bagpipe music. I mean, seriously, we could end the show literally right there, and everybody would be astounded. But no, there's more. In fact, we have a very, very special treat for you. This is a song that was suggested to us, one that we did not know, and we have created our own rendition of a song that many of you should know. And so we're going to sing it for you right now, and we expect to hear you singing at the top of your lungs.
From across the world.
Well, or at least, it'll reverberate through the lines. So we do that. We're going to sing for you now. I believe it is your kingdom anthem, or at least a song very important to you, known as Ushlein.
One moment. Okay.
Well, there you have it. Our brief foray into things Celtic.
I think people really
think they like
enjoyed Ushlane.
Oh, good.
We got some goosebumps.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Oh, good.
Everyone
and-
singing along was the
Yeah.
general sense. That's what we wanted. Good.
Someone
Good.
says like, I'm singing along, and comments of who isn't?
Yeah.
You know,
It's great. And I just want to shout out to the boys here because they worked really hard this week on that song. Uda suggested we learn it.
We all did, yeah.
And there were a lot of suggestions, but that's the one that rose to the top. And so we created our rendition, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. And we followed it up with a lovely triple horn pipe, which is one of our favorites. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Now, if you're a regular to our Thursday night show, that's really a cue. What is it? What's the word? A cue, I guess.
Yeah,
A cue. That's your moment to prompt us that you want to hear more music by moaning loudly in the chat. Your moans of despair tell us that you want to hear more music. Your wailing and chafing.
Your wails of abject agony.
Also tell us that. But since many of you probably do not join us on Thursday nights, we're gonna cheat and tell you this is what you should be doing right now, is giving us some moans of despair, and thankfully.
Ooh, yeah. Oh
and
man.
the
there we
occasional
go.
moon.
We got some moos and some moans.
And recently we've got mooned too.
We did. The moon of
The moons
despair.
of despair. Well, your moans of despair tell us you want to hear one final song. But before we play that final song, allow us to once again thank you. Thank you so very much for joining us. Hopefully you had a very good time. We did. We had a great time.
Absolutely.
In fact, I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. Oh, my
Right
God.
after dinner.
Right after dinner. And very quickly, just thank you again to your majesties for allowing us to usurp your kingdom and promote ourselves through our own command performance that you more than likely would have enjoyed had you actually asked for it. But more importantly, it was a chance for us to get to know you, and hopefully you had a good time. Thank you again to Baroness Uta van Tangamunda for facilitating all this, and your trusty sidekick, Lady Ashinjo Takame. Did we decide that was it, Takame?
Shinjo Takame.
Oh, thank you.
That would be my guess.
And of course, super duper big thanks to our bestie, our moderator this evening, Vanessa. Thank you so much for joining us and doing it, and helping us out. And hopefully you guys had a great time. Let's see, is there anything else? Remember, like the channel. That's how you'll know when we're going live. Also, you can share this performance right now. And it's okay, guys, come on in. Oh. You can share the performance right now, even though we're almost at the end. The VOD will be up forever, I believe.
Oh, yeah, because it's YouTube.
As long as the
It's
servers
YouTube.
are up, yeah.
Normally we perform on Twitch, and Twitch, they take it down after a couple weeks. So this is good. You can come back and check it out. Unless, of course, we watch and decide, eesh, we need to take it down. But
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it was
Rarely,
yeah.
rarely.
As our very first command performance, I'm looking forward to rewatching this. Also, if you'd like to support us and our endeavors, we do happen to have a virtual tip basket, which is help me out, guys. PayPal.me/Wolgemut. PayPal.me/Wolgemut. I'm not really sure how that works if you're donating from
Nor
there
me.
to here.
Maybe there's a
I don't
conversion.
think it matters because there's like a friend thing.
That's
so,
right.
you know.
We're all friends here. So if you'd like to donate something to our virtual tip basket, by all means, flip on over. In fact, Vanessa, can you put that in the chat? Make sure they have that. I don't know. Are you guys using Venmo in Australia? Because we also have Venmo at Wolgemut. Let's just stick with PayPal, though. And be sure to send us a note, and we truly appreciate it. Your kind donations are what actually make all this possible. When the pandemic hit, we, like most millions of other performers, were kind of left wondering what we're going to do. So we started live streaming, and here we are coming up on 2 years. 2 years of live streaming. And of course, it's our first on YouTube after 2 years. Well, we've done Facebook, we've done Twitch, we did a Zoom.
Yeah.
We did a Zoom concert. and a couple other things that I don't even think exist anymore. Where did it happen to MySpace? But
Got gobbled up.
and I think we're going to be doing more on YouTube now. So your donations are what make it all possible. So thank you very much. Let's see, for our final selection, what do you think, guys? Something fun?
Classic?
A classic? Ooh, something they could dance along to?
Something fitting with the weather.
Fitting with the weather.
Well, we
Yes.
have some people, that, domestically that are dealing
Oh,
with
yes.
heavy snowfall
That's
in
true.
Kansas and Missouri and whatnot.
Right. Then we're going to do for you our world famous ice baron. Ice baron.
Ice Baron dance.
Let us hear it for Kneshka. That's his room. Hey, what about me?
Hey, what about it? And last but certainly not least, the man playing upon the VL, upon the strumstick, and with the tones of his own dulcet voice, give it up for Misha von Wolgemut.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Did you have a good time? Let's hear it in the chat. So, we need to go there, and I imagine that you guys would just have a great time. We would have a great time. We would all have a great time.
I already had a great time there. I want to do it again.
So who knows? Hopefully we'll see you again very soon, because we are indeed no more. The only minstrels troupe known as Wolgemut. Get 'em up. Oh, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our very first command performance. Thank you so very much for joining us. And let's see, until next time, we simply say,
Auf Wiedersehen.
Well, now you guys wave like this. Auf Wiedersehen. And I go like over here. Dun, 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 dun.